Hello, and welcome to this week's Thought of the Week with Minister Crystal Tosin. I know. We're going to be talking about a subject this week that nobody really wants to hear about. No one understands that this may just apply to you. So we have to be aware of this. We're going to be talking about self-righteousness. Romans 3:10 says that none is righteous. No, not one. And I know that's really hard and difficult for the saints to hear sometimes because, we think we're so righteous. We think we're so holy. We've given up alcohol. We've given up smoking. We've been delivered from this or we've been delivered from that. So self-righteousness shows up like this. We think we're better than the next person just because we've given up a thing and this person is still in that thing because their area of struggle is now different than our area of struggle. We begin to judge them and we begin to look at them with our noses turned up. But can I just tell you this? That we all fall short of God's glory. We still sin and fall short of God's glory. This is what this looks like. When I was in the world and I was not saved yet, I was a sinner who was running towards sin. But now that I'm saved, I'm a sinner and I'm running away from sin. You get the moral of the story? We all sin and fall short of God's glory. So we really, really have to be careful. Here's the thing. Jesus did not like this. He chastised and he condemned the scribes and the Pharisees for always making up these laws, for always thinking they're better than other people, for always looking down on other people and understanding, making people believe that they got to follow these laws. And if they didn't, then they weren't good enough. But here's the thing. When Jesus died on that cross, he paid the price for all of us. We're no longer under the law. We're now under grace. So we really, really have to be careful with this thing called self-righteousness and thinking we're better than other people. Because here's the real truth, that we're all one paycheck sometimes away from homelessness. And guess what? We're all one bad decision away from jail. So we can't really look at other people and think that they're less than us. So this is how it happens sometimes. I want to put this in a real life scenario. So imagine, if you will, that you go into a hospital, and let's just say for all intents and purposes that you're going in because something is wrong with your liver. Well, you go to the hospital and they give you some medicine, and guess what? They cure you of the liver issue, but now the medicine now makes you sick about your kidneys. Now the medicine has cured the liver, but now it has kind of messed up your kidneys. That's what happens in the church a lot of times. See, we come to church to get edified. We come to church to basically get a healing or to get answers or to get cured from one thing. But once we get in there and we get cured of that thing, now we develop this whole new disease called self-righteousness. That's right. We become so legalistic. You can't do this. You can't do that. You become so legalistic sometimes that we begin to run people away from the church. And those saints, those people who are trying to come in, we're now pushing them out because we're now being like the Pharisees, and we begin to give them all of these sets of rules and all of these sets of laws that Jesus don't even put on us. So it's very important for us to remember. See, here's the thing. Our sin nature sometimes, it makes us want to believe. It makes us have so much pride sometimes that we feel like we have to do something in order to merit salvation. But we got to remember that Jesus died on the cross so that everything I am, everything that I do, everything that I have, every gift that I have, every talent that we have, everything that we do is in and of God. It's only because God has given us the ability to do it. Even faith, God has given us the ability to even have faith. So we can't brag about anything. And that's why I always say that everything that I do and everything that we do is on God. And again, I will repeat it again. That's on God. Period.